What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Again, super excited that you're here. You're back on the channel. This is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Luther, man. I'm boosted. Please, it's Friday. Tell me how you're feeling today, right? You feeling good? You feeling good? I'm feeling great. We're in the Champions League, baby. We're back. You know, yesterday, real quick, I did a quick search because I felt like we've been out of Champions League for the longest time. So I was like, man, let me just do a quick research. Apparently, it was only just last season that we were not in the Champions League. It felt forever. It feels good, man, to be back, right? It feels good? It feels good to be back, baby. Champions League, that's where we belong. All right? Before we jump into it, please do me a favor, right? Please do me a favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss anything that comes out on this channel. All right? That out of the way, let's jump into it. So, today, let's see what I got for you. We're waiting for Friday, right? Yesterday, after we did what we did to Chelsea, which we tore them up, right? We were expecting to hear something about all the news that were reporting that by today we may hear something when it comes to the sale of Man United, the TAKEOVER saga. Man, guess what? The saga continues. Typical us. We always drag everything. You know, we thought like Friday we secured the top 4. Champions League is back, but still, no news. The Glazers are doing the glazering, right? The Glazers are glazering because they just like to drag us along because they know that, hey, the only thing we want is them out of our club. But guess what? They want to stay because they see where we're going. We are on that upward trajectory. We are going places, and they can see that. And what they see is they don't know anything about football. They can see is that dollar, the dollar sign, because United qualifying for Champions League, we have the proper coach in Erik ten Hag, so they see that we're going to challenge next season. So long as the coach, obviously, they don't care about that, but so long as the coach gets backed, provided with the funds he needs so he can get the players he needs, Ten Hag will get us places. And the owners, the Glazers, current owners, they can see this. So they feel like, you know what, maybe we should hang out a little bit. You know, those stock prices may go back up. But we don't want that, man. We don't want that. And the news was reporting yesterday that after the win, there was a protest outside chanting for Glazers out. So, look, they get the message, they hear the message, they know that we don't want them there. And Sir Jim, if points out that he becomes the owner of the team, I don't know how he's gonna explain the whole idea of keeping the Glazers on board, because yeah, we'll be happy that we have a new owner, but the Glazers' faces will still be there. So, come on. Ideally, we want Sheikh Jassim, man. We want Sheikh Jassim to come in and get rid of the Glazers. Pay them off. Peace out. Go. Do what you have to do. Go back to your Tampa Buccaneers because you already have a football team. So go back to Tampa Buccaneers here in the U.S. and, you can go into other business ventures. Leave our team to us, right? Because obviously you guys, bought this team, the Glazers, of course, and they bought it as a business venture. They didn't have any, basically they didn't love football. They didn't know anything about football. Of course, here, if you're watching the U.S., football is actually soccer. So, and I just want to point that out. But when we talk football, we talk about the real football, right? The kind that you kick with your ball, with your foot, and, the kind that Manchester United plays. That is football. In America, we call it soccer. But anyway, that aside. So yeah, man. So the Glazers, they want to stay. We want them out. Hopefully we get them out, right? So again, no news on the takeover. We thought we were going to get something today, but sorry guys, we don't have anything. But again, I'll keep you posted if anything changes, and I'll definitely update you. So let me pull up here and see what we have else going on in the news. So according to Ten Hag, this is from Sky Sports News. Yesterday when he was usually after the game, Ten Hag gets interviewed in a post-match press conference. Adam Bate is reporting that Ten Hag on his post-match, he said, look, if we're ever going to compete with this the top teams, the Man Cities, right, the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas, we need better players, right? So basically he said in a nutshell, said, look, we need better players to mount a title challenge next season. Okay? We have Casemiro. Casemiro showed his value, and man, he has been what a gem. What a gem, and he is amazing. And we really, really, really needed him. We needed a player like him. So we need, like, I don't know, 8 more players like him, right? Players with hunger, drive, determination to win championships and titles, right? We need winners. We already have, we're blessed that we have Varane, we got him, players that are serial winners. Okay, they have, yeah, but we need more. We definitely need more in our lineup. That way, the other players can understand what it takes to get to the next level, right? So let me see what else we have on the news here going on. Also on his press conference, he was asked, what's the deal when it comes to David De Gea? Because, we've been talking about his, we've been waiting for his contract to be signed, right? And he hasn't signed yet. What's going on? Is he on his way out? He was asked that. He was like, no, I'm not going to discuss this stuff here. We like David De Gea, Golden Glove winner. So the way it looks, it's going to be David Destaya. David the what? David Destaya. Because, come on, man. The guy, he has flaws. He kind of limits us from playing from the back. But when it comes to one-on-one shot stopping, come on, man. This guy is, he's unstoppable. He's pretty good, right? So that, and also he hinted about injury to Anthony. He said, the injury is pretty significant, so I don't see Anthony being able to play in the final. Definitely not on Sunday, but I don't think he's going to be available for the final. But then again, I'm not really worried. Because after seeing what Jaden did when he moved to the right, yeah, I think we'll be all right. Because again, as I said yesterday's video, when Jaden moved to the right, he really showed how he was when he was at Dortmund, right? He was a total different player to my point of view. I don't know about you guys. Put it in the comment and let me know what you think. But yeah, he was a totally different player. Jaden on the right, it will be something else. And then, of course, on the left, we're going to have Rashi up top, Martial. Hopefully they come out unscathed after Sunday's game against Fulham, because I know Ten Hag is definitely going to play them. That way they have the momentum going to the finals. Let's see what else we got here. As I'm checking the news, I'm ready here. Boom, boom, boom. It says Harry Kane is still our #1 target. Yeah, we know that. It's nothing new. But again, it's not going to be easy because we have to deal with Dan Levy. And Dan Levy has said that pretty much Harry Kane is not for sale. So, he's not for sale. What do we do? we have to show Daniel Levy that we are really determined to get Harry Kane. If it's obviously it's Ten Hag's target, right? We drop 100 mil on his table and say, hey, we really want this guy, right? And then we tell Harry Kane, look, Harry Kane, we dropped 100 mil on Dan Levy's lap and say, hey, we really want you. So the ball is in your court. You know, you may need to push this to go through, because I mean, Harry Kane knows he's been in Tottenham for I don't know how long. He hasn't won anything, right? Compared to, for example, Phil Foden, the young kid, he has what, 5 titles with Man City, and Kane in his 30s, he hasn't won anything. Yes, he's the top goal scorer ever, but he hasn't won anything. So we can tell him, look, man, if you come to United, we have shown what we can do. This season, we didn't have the best team. We didn't have the best players. Look, man, up top, we have Vegas. We still won a trophy. And when we play City, we could win another one. Actually, we are going to win another one, because that's how we roll, man. Forget it. We're going to win another one. So, you know, and then we provide you with what? Champions League football, which you are not going to get at Tottenham. So push this through, push this transfer through, talk to Dan Levy, let him know you got to go. You know, you want to win something before you retire, because in his 30s, you're getting up there, right? Hey, so it may go something like that. Who knows? So that said, and then of course, you know, there's still talks about, you know, Declan Rice, that we may definitely go for him, but you know, he's too much, man. I mean, ideally, I'll go with someone cheaper, but if we get him, hey, an improvement in our midfield. He's more defensive. We take control of the midfield whenever we're out in areas like Anfield, Emirates, you know, Etihad. When we're out there, we have more control on the defense, right? And if we're at home, if it's a player like Declan Rice, he can advance, push the ball up, and then Kase can sit in the back and do what he do, because we know Casemiro. I know you guys have seen my Casemiro song. It's not really mine. I kind of got it from one of the pundits, which I found it was pretty interesting, and I loved it. I had to do my own version and give it to you all guys. Check me on YouTube Shorts if you haven't seen it. It's pretty interesting, right? Anyway, everyone, I don't have much. That's all I have for you today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and a lovely Friday. Thank you so much for joining the channel. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss anything. All right? Thank you so much. Peace out.